Greetings, seekers of spiritual truth and cosmic understanding. Today we venture into a realm that many feel but few truly comprehend: the presence of monitoring spirits in our lives. These ethereal observers, often unseen yet profoundly influential, have been acknowledged by various cultures and spiritual traditions throughout history. As we explore the 5 major signs that indicate their watchful presence, we'll uncover not just the symptoms of their attention, but the deeper implications for our spiritual growth and cosmic purpose. Before we begin, let's clarify what we mean by monitoring spirits. These are not necessarily malevolent entities, nor are they always benevolent guardians. Rather, they are conscious energies that observe, record, and sometimes influence the course of our lives. They may be ancestral spirits, planetary watchers, or even aspects of our higher selves, keeping tabs on our earthly journey. The first major sign of their presence is an inexplicable sense of being watched. This isn't the paranoid feeling of human surveillance, but a subtle, persistent awareness that unseen eyes are upon you. You might feel this most strongly in moments of solitude or during significant life events. It's as if the very air around you has become charged with attentive energy. This sensation often manifests physically. You might experience sudden chills or goosebumps, even in warm environments. The hair on the back of your neck may stand up, or you might feel a gentle pressure on your shoulders or back. These physical reactions are your body's way of acknowledging the presence of energies beyond our normal perception. But why do these spirits choose to monitor us? What cosmic purpose does their observation serve? To understand this, we must look beyond our individual experiences and consider our place in the grand tapestry of existence. Each of us plays a unique role in the unfolding drama of the universe. The monitoring spirits may be ensuring that we stay on our destined path, or they might be learning from our choices and experiences. The second sign is a series of synchronicities, or meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. You might repeatedly encounter specific numbers, symbols, or themes that feel significant. These synchronicities often occur at pivotal moments in your life, as if guiding you towards certain decisions or realizations. For example, you might be contemplating a major life change and suddenly notice the number 111 appearing everywhere on clocks, license plates, or receipts. In many spiritual traditions, 111 is seen as a sign of alignment and new beginnings. The monitoring spirits may be using these synchronicities to communicate with you, offering guidance or confirmation. These coincidences serve as a cosmic wink, a reminder that there's more to reality than what meets the eye. They challenge our notion of a purely mechanistic universe and hint at an underlying intelligence that's intimately aware of our individual journeys. As you notice these synchronicities, resist the urge to immediately assign meaning to them. Instead, sit with the experience. Allow the significance to unfold naturally. The monitoring spirits aren't playing a game of cosmic charades. Their messages are often subtle and multifaceted, requiring patience and introspection to fully grasp. This brings us to a crucial question. How do we distinguish between genuine spiritual guidance and our own wishful thinking or pattern-seeking behavior? The key lies in cultivating discernment. True spiritual messages often have a quality of surprise. They catch us off guard and offer insights we hadn't considered. They also tend to resonate on a deep, intuitive level that goes beyond mere intellectual understanding. As we become more attuned to these signs, we may find ourselves at a crossroads. Do we embrace the presence of these monitoring spirits, or do we shy away from their attention? This choice is deeply personal and can profoundly impact our spiritual journey. In the next segment, we'll explore more signs of spiritual monitoring and delve deeper into the implications of this cosmic observation. Are you ready to peer behind the veil and confront the unseen watchers of your life's journey? As we continue our exploration into the realm of monitoring spirits, we find ourselves delving deeper into the subtle ways these unseen watchers communicate their presence. The third major sign that you're under spiritual observation manifests in your dreams and meditative states. These altered states of consciousness serve as bridges between our physical reality and the spiritual planes, making them ideal conduits for ethereal communication. You might notice a shift in the quality of your dreams. They become more vivid, more symbolic, and often leave you with a lingering sense of importance upon waking. These dreams may feature recurring themes or characters that seem to be guiding or observing you. Pay close attention to the emotions these dreams evoke. They often carry messages that your waking mind might not fully comprehend. During meditation, you might experience sudden flashes of insight or knowledge that seem to come from outside yourself. These moments of clarity often feel like downloads of information, as if the monitoring spirits are imparting wisdom directly into your consciousness. This phenomenon challenges our understanding of the nature of knowledge and raises profound questions about the interconnectedness of all beings. Consider this: what if our individual consciousness is not as isolated as we believe? What if we're constantly in a state of energetic exchange with the universe and its myriad entities? This perspective invites us to reconsider our place in the cosmic order and the true extent of our capabilities. The fourth sign of spiritual monitoring is an increased sensitivity to energy. You might find yourself able to sense the emotional states of others more acutely, or you may become aware of the energetic imprints left in physical spaces. This heightened perception can be overwhelming at first, but it's a valuable tool for navigating both the seen and unseen realms. This sensitivity often extends to nature. You might feel a deeper connection to plants, animals, and natural phenomena. Trees might seem to whisper secrets, or you might sense the mood of a place as tangibly as you feel the wind on your skin. This enhanced attunement to the natural world is not mere fancy, it's a reawakening of our innate ability to communicate with all aspects of creation. As your sensitivity grows, you may find yourself drawn to certain places or objects that seem to resonate with spiritual energy. These could be ancient sites, natural formations, or even everyday items that carry a special significance. These attractions are not random, they're often orchestrated by the monitoring spirits to guide you towards experiences or revelations crucial to your spiritual growth. But with this increased sensitivity comes a responsibility. How do we honor these spiritual connections without becoming disconnected from our earthly duties? The key lies in integration, finding ways to incorporate these heightened perceptions into our daily lives in balanced, grounded ways. This brings us to the fifth and perhaps most profound sign of spiritual monitoring: a growing sense of purpose and cosmic significance. As you become more aware of the unseen watchers, you may start to feel that your life is part of a greater plan. This doesn't mean that every moment is predestined, but rather that your choices and actions ripple out into the universe in ways you might not have previously imagined. This sense of purpose often comes with a feeling of being guided or protected. You might find that obstacles in your path seem to dissolve just as you approach them, or that opportunities align in ways that feel almost too perfect to be coincidental. It's as if the monitoring spirits are clearing the way for you to fulfill your cosmic role. However, this guidance doesn't mean your journey will be free of challenges. In fact, you may find that as your awareness grows, so do the tests and trials you face. These challenges are not punishments, but opportunities for growth and self-realization. The monitoring spirits are not here to make our lives easier, but to ensure that we have the experiences necessary for our spiritual evolution. As we become more conscious of these signs, we must ask ourselves, how does this awareness change our approach to life? Does the knowledge that we're being observed inspire us to live more consciously, more compassionately? Or does it paralyze us with the weight of cosmic significance? The answer lies in embracing our role as co-creators of our reality. The monitoring spirits are not dictating our paths, but rather supporting our journey of self-discovery and universal understanding. By acknowledging their presence and working in harmony with their guidance, we step into our power as conscious participants in the grand dance of existence. In our next segment, we'll explore practical ways to enhance our connection with these monitoring spirits and how to discern their guidance from our own mental chatter. Are you prepared to deepen your relationship with the unseen watchers and unlock the wisdom they offer? As we delve deeper into the realm of spiritual monitoring, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture. Having recognized the signs of ethereal observation, we must now learn to harness this awareness for our spiritual growth. This process is akin to cosmic alchemy, transforming the raw material of spiritual attention into the gold of enlightened living. The first step in this alchemical process is developing a practice of mindful receptivity. This goes beyond mere passive awareness. It involves actively creating space in your consciousness for the subtle messages of the monitoring spirits. Start by setting aside time each day for silent reflection. During these moments, let go of your mental chatter and open yourself to the whispers of the universe. As you cultivate this receptivity, you may notice an increase in what some call downloads, sudden influxes of information or insight that seem to come from beyond your normal thought processes. These downloads often feel like remembering something you've always known but somehow forgot. They can provide solutions to long-standing problems or offer new perspectives on your life's purpose. But how do we distinguish these genuine spiritual insights from our own imagination or wishful thinking? The key lies in the quality of the information received. Authentic spiritual guidance often has a ring of truth that resonates deep within your being. It may challenge your existing beliefs or push you out of your comfort zone, but it will always feel aligned with your highest good. Another powerful tool for enhancing your connection with monitoring spirits is the practice of automatic writing. Set aside time to sit with a pen and paper or at your keyboard and allow words to flow without conscious direction. Don't judge or edit what comes through, simply let the messages unfold. You may be surprised by the wisdom and insights that emerge when you step aside and allow your hand to be guided by unseen forces. As you deepen your connection with the monitoring spirits, you may find yourself experiencing more frequent episodes of déjà vu. These moments of familiarity in unfamiliar situations are often dismissed as quirks of memory, but they can be indicators of spiritual alignment. When you experience déjà vu, pause and reflect. What might this moment be trying to tell you about your path? It's important to remember that the goal of this work is not to become dependent on spiritual guidance for every decision. Rather, it's about learning to trust your own inner wisdom, which is intimately connected to the universal consciousness. The monitoring spirits are not here to live our lives for us, but to remind us of our own divine nature and infinite potential. This brings us to a critical point of reflection. How do we balance our awareness of spiritual monitoring with personal responsibility? It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly seeking signs and validation from the unseen realm. But true spiritual maturity involves taking ownership of our choices while remaining open to guidance. One way to strike this balance is through the practice of discernment. When faced with a decision or challenge, take time to quiet your mind and connect with your inner wisdom. Then, open yourself to any messages or signs from the monitoring spirits. Compare the external guidance with your internal knowing. Where do they align? Where do they differ? This process of comparison and integration can lead to decisions that are both spiritually aligned and personally empowering. As you work with these practices, you may notice changes in your physical reality. Synchronicities may increase, and you might find yourself attracting people and situations that support your spiritual growth. This is not mere coincidence, but a reflection of your growing alignment with the cosmic order. However, this alignment can also bring challenges. As you become more attuned to spiritual energies, you may find yourself more sensitive to disharmony in your environment. You might feel overwhelmed by the emotions of others or drained by certain situations. This increased sensitivity is a gift, but it requires careful management. Develop practices to protect and cleanse your energy field. This could involve visualization techniques, where you imagine yourself surrounded by protective light, or physical practices like sage smudging or salt baths. Remember, the goal is not to shut yourself off from the world, but to maintain a clear channel for spiritual communication while remaining grounded in your physical reality. As we near the end of this segment, consider this: how has your perception of reality shifted since becoming aware of spiritual monitoring? Are you viewing your experiences through a new lens? And most importantly, how are you using this awareness to create positive change in your life and in the world around you? In our final segment, we'll explore the ultimate purpose of spiritual monitoring and how we can use this awareness to accelerate our evolution and contribute to the greater cosmic plan. Are you ready to step fully into your role as a conscious co-creator with the universe? As we approach the culmination of our exploration into spiritual monitoring, we stand at the threshold of a profound realization. The awareness of unseen watchers is not an end in itself, but a gateway to a deeper understanding of our place in the cosmic tapestry. The ultimate purpose of spiritual monitoring is to facilitate our evolution as conscious beings. These ethereal observers serve as catalysts, nudging us towards experiences that challenge our limitations and expand our awareness. They are not separate from us, but rather extensions of the universal consciousness of which we are all a part. As we embrace this understanding, we begin to see our lives from a higher perspective. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, every relationship a chance for deeper connection, and every moment a potential portal to enlightenment. This shift in perception is the true gift of acknowledging the monitoring spirits. But with this expanded awareness comes a greater responsibility. We are not passive recipients of cosmic wisdom, but active participants in the unfolding of universal consciousness. Our thoughts, actions, and intentions ripple out into the fabric of reality, influencing not just our individual lives, but the collective experience of all beings. How, then, do we honor this responsibility? By living with intention and awareness. Each decision we make, each word we speak, each action we take becomes an act of co-creation with the universe. We must strive to align our will with the highest good, not just for ourselves, but for all of creation. This alignment doesn't mean surrendering our individuality or free will. On the contrary, it's about fully embracing our unique role in the cosmic drama. The monitoring spirits are not dictating our path, but illuminating the myriad possibilities before us, the choice of which path to walk remains ours. As we integrate this awareness into our daily lives, we may find ourselves drawn to acts of service and compassion. This is a natural outgrowth of recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings. When we truly understand that we are all expressions of the same cosmic consciousness, how can we not feel compelled to uplift and support one another? Yet, this path of conscious co-creation is not always easy. We may face moments of doubt, periods of spiritual drought, where the presence of the monitoring spirits feels distant or uncertain. In these times, remember that the connection is never truly lost. Sometimes, the greatest growth occurs in the spaces between obvious signs and synchronicities. As we conclude our journey, I invite you to reflect on how this awareness has transformed your perception of reality. How will you use this knowledge to create positive change in your life and in the world? Remember, the monitoring spirits are not separate from you. They are aspects of the same divine consciousness that flows through all of existence. In acknowledging their presence, you are recognizing your own divine nature. Step forward with confidence, knowing that you are never truly alone. The universe is watching, not with judgment, but with infinite love and support. Embrace your role as a conscious co-creator and let your life become a testament to the boundless potential that resides within each of us.